Time for the 49ers Rush Podcast.
Now, Kyle Shanahan was asked a lot of questions today. Very, very good. Very telling press conference. And they asked him, what's your plan to play starters during the preseason? You got 3 games, which is new. You used to have 4. Now we have 3 games, and then you get 2 weeks off. And so here's a quick clip on what Shanahan said he plans to play his starters.
In my mind right now, I'd like Trey to get in games 1 and 3. I want some of them in there at least. Yeah.
Trey's going to play weeks 1 and 3. And offensive line, yeah, he wants some of them in there. You don't want him getting hurt or taking unnecessary hits. So now okay? So it starts with Trey. Then it kind of works its way backwards and works its way out. And, it's interesting. And he went into a little bit further detail. So I'm going to play this clip. Then I'm going to break it down even further. Why 1 and 3? What's the whole thinking behind that? Kyle goes into a little more detail.
Some of them. We got a pretty good idea. I definitely want to see how these practices go these first 2 days. I'd like to get guys to play in this game, mainly because I don't want them to play in the second game. Going to scrimmage a team, more into the scrimmage than the game. And then to have a chance to get them to play in a game 4 days after that versus Houston when we get back Sunday morning will be tough. So that's why I don't want them to play much in that game. So hopefully a little in 1, a little in 3. And then we'll have 17 days to get ready for week 1.
There you go. And Kyle went on and they asked him, do you prefer the inter-squad scrimmages, which we're doing with the Vikings, over the preseason games? And he says, yes, I wish that's all we were doing. I wish we had no preseason games. Coaches hate preseason games. 1, injuries happen a lot more. 2, it's too many reps. It's too many. You got 3 full games and you're trying to rest your starters, which, okay, that's going to take out, right? There's 22 starters on both sides. So you go from 90, subtract 22. Now you're down to 50. You got some of your key reserves you don't want out there too. Now you're down to 40. You're playing 3 straight games with 40 players that it gets hard. And so it's difficult. And every coach has a different philosophy whenever it comes to preseason games. We saw Josh McDaniels in the Hall of Fame game, which is an extra game, and he's got his starting running back out there getting 10 carries in the first quarter. Don't expect that for the 49ers. That's not what it is at all.